Yo, how's it going, people? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Realer Than Most, me and Rants. What you telling me, bro?
Good, man. What you saying, fam?
All good, man. Can't complain. I see a lot of people in here already, more than 100 people live already, more than 50 likes already. That's what I like to see. Make sure you guys keep that up and keep the likes at least 50% of the views. Make sure you hit the like button, people. And yeah, it's a special one today, Car. It's Arsenal United Arsenal, Battle of the Fallen Giants. Yeah, you already know what it is. I just done a video with Saeed over on his channel. So man discussed it in depth with him, and you already know what it is, Rants. You already shook your head at when I said Battle of Fallen Giants. You already know what it is. How you feeling about Sunday's game?
That's exactly what it is, bro. I was on TalkSport at 4 o'clock with Joel, Cheeky Sport Joel, bro, and we were saying the same thing. They were like, "Is it a massive game?" And I said, "It's not a massive game. Like, it's a big game for bragging rights and for nostalgia reasons, innit? But it's two teams very, very far from what they were, innit? So it holds a lot of weight to us because we grew up them two being the most dominant forces in Premier League. But right now, like, it's literally 15th against wherever you guys are in the league, brother. It's not a massive game. It's far from a massive game, unfortunately.
It's mad. The drop off is mad. I see a comment in here earlier that said we went from Keane versus Vieira to Fred versus Xhaka, and that pretty much sums it all up. That sums it all up, fam. You see the levels that dropped, bro. It's a mad thing.
It's mad. It's mad. Don't disrespect Fred, though.
I see you did your match of the day thing on Replay Me League.
Yeah. I did one. They have one guest in every week, innit? So they'll probably get you in if they haven't already.
Yeah, yesterday I did mine. So next Wednesday, my one's out. But yeah. Obviously, if you guys haven't already, make sure you go subscribe to Replay Me League. Rance's team already in there. Already had a few fixtures. He's already been a guest on Match of the Day. So make sure you go subscribe. My video's out next week, Wednesday. My team played their first game Sunday just gone. Look out for that video.
Epic game as well, man. The streets are saying it was a thriller, blood. Turkish came into the league on a mad one.
That's a thriller. I can't lie, it was a thriller after a thriller. Your one was a mad one as well.
Yeah, it was. Oh, for real. 2 thrillers back to back. Yeah, this is the best week of football that you man are gonna see. Like, probably for the rest of the season. It was a mad thing.
Yeah, trust me. So make sure you guys subscribe to Replay Me League. And obviously that's what keeps me and Rants occupied right now, considering the fortunes of our club. We're trying to do our own thing and hopefully get to some places at the very least. But yeah, Rants, get back to the matter on hand, fam. Like I said, Keane versus Vieira to Fred versus Xhaka. What are you saying about Man United right now? Obviously, off the back of 2 wins, PSG and Leipzig, and a draw up to Chelsea, which I'm with you. You know, it wasn't the best, and Ole smiling at the end was a
stank, bruv. That performance was stinky, the Chelsea one. But I'm so happy with the Leipzig result. I said it as well. Anyone watch my watch along, because I always do the preview straight into the watch along. As soon as I saw the Manchester United lineup, I was genuinely excited. And these men even said, they said, right, we ain't seen you this happy in a long time, bro. But I saw the lineup, and the lineup felt like I picked it myself. Do you know what I mean? The lineup really felt like I picked it myself. There wasn't really much about the lineup that changed. And then they performed exactly how I knew they would. A lot of people were skeptical, saying, I don't know if this lineup's going to work. Obviously, there was no Bruno, no Rashford, and people were like, this lineup, I'm not sure. But I was sure. And they played exactly how I thought they were going to play. And then Oli made the changes that I would have made, maybe not in the same order, but he made the changes that I would have made. He made them at the times I would have made them, pretty much, bruv. And it was a perfect performance. That's the closest to a perfect performance I've seen in the last 7 years. I'd argue that's probably our best performance, because that's against the best team, bro. Like, when we beat PSG 2-1, was it 3-1? When we beat them in Paris.
Yeah, Paris, yeah.
Yeah, because Rashford's got a pen, Lukaku got 2, innit? Yeah, so that performance was nowhere near as good as the performance against Leipzig. Nowhere near. Obviously, it was emotional in that because we went through in that. But all-round performance, 5-0, top team in Germany, best performance in 7 years.
It wasn't a very assured performance compared to the last time in Paris. You're right, still. This was more organized. It was more structured. And I watched your stream still, and I see that. And I see that you was very positive about it, which is a change to the norm, innit? But that shows that when there's positivity there, you can hold your hands up and say, listen, this is what I want to see. But when you don't see it, same way you hold them same hands up and you tell man you don't see it. And more often than not, we haven't been seeing it from our clubs. If we had this conversation 10 days ago, Rants, yeah,
different.
I would have probably been more optimistic than you for this game, but 10 days just flips it.
I'm still not, bruv. Don't get it twisted. I've had bare false dawns under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in it, so I am not saying we've turned a corner. I'm not saying that because we lost 6-1 the other day. People want to forget that conveniently. I'll never forget that because my brother's a Spurs fan and he was in the house. You know that one, so.
And what a Spurs fan to have, fam.
Bro, you see what I mean? It's not a normal Spurs fan. It's my brother, isn't it? So, like, I can't forget the 6-1 just out of there. A lot of people want to try to say, oh, you Ollie in now? Like, bro, we lost 6-1 to Tottenham. That's never happened, bro. Like, we pammed Tottenham. Do you know what I mean? So, like, nah. But the thing is with me, a lot of people want to try to run agendas and that because I'm a very real football fan, innit? I tell it how it is, bro. I don't let the badge overshadow what's going on, innit? And these men just have it in their head that because I'm not ecstatic, like even when we beat Brighton, like when we scored a penalty after the game was done and that, and I didn't celebrate, and they were like, "Oh, he's not a real fan, he's not celebrating." I celebrated that Leipzig performance because it was a proper performance that I respected. I didn't respect that Brighton performance. Do you know what I mean? It was a shambles, bro. So because my standards are very, very high, these man go and like say, I don't want the team to win, bro. Like that's nonsensical, bro. I always want my team to win, but I'm not going to celebrate bullshit performances.
Yeah, 100%. And sometimes we've been through so much, like Arsenal more so than United, that one goal in a game doesn't make me think and lose myself and think that it's a W. One goal in a game, all right, it's there. Even 2 goals in a game.
And a penalty as well. Like, you know what I mean? Last minute penalties and that against a team that I was tipping to get relegated at the beginning of the season, bruv, dominating, man. And then I'm going to celebrate a win, a smash and grab against Brighton. Come on. Can't celebrate that, bro. That's embarrassing, bro.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Because even Arsenal fans now, we celebrate them sort of things. But even now, we celebrate performances. Like Liverpool and Man City, for example. I think we should have took the game to them a bit more. I think Liverpool and Man City could be got at this season, but we didn't. And fans like to say, at least we was in there till the 88th minute. At least it wasn't a pamming. But in reality, I'm not going to start applauding and praising a team because they didn't get pammed. Yeah, you need to start seeing some sort of light at the end of the tunnel, fam. And with Arsenal, fam, I can only say that we've been let down far too often for me to get excited by a goal or 2 here or there. Sure. Or a W. Remember our 22-game unbeaten streak? We didn't even
it didn't go nowhere. Like I think man was unbeaten for 22 games and didn't even change positions or something like that.
Yeah, well, yeah, at that time, yeah. I remember that still, and we didn't make top 4. And you think, what was that 22 game for? What was I getting, losing myself for? Nothing. Nothing. But listen, United, combined 11. Let's start with that, man. Let's start with a combined 11 for the people. Goalkeeper.
It's got to be ours, man. On form, 100%.
I put that as Saeed as well. Still,
this season has to be our goalkeeper. Has to be your left back. Our right back. I think them 2 positions pick themselves.
Easy, yeah.
I think Gabriel has to get picked. And then I'm picking Lindelof, man. I'm picking Lindelof over Maguire, man. Obviously, Saeed loves Maguire.
Yeah. He knew already, fam. Where's Saeed? He said he's going to be in here. Saeed went with Maguire next to Gabriel. I had to take a sip of my drink.
Yeah, Maguire can go away, bruv. I'm not having Harry Maguire at all.
What about Fred?
No, he doesn't play, bro. I have to pick the team the way the manager's been picking the team recently, innit?
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, you're right, bro.
I'd go with Fred. I'll go with Fred. I'll go with Partey, and I'll go with Pogba.
Oh, what? Fred over Donny?
Yeah, Donny's only started 1 game, blood. I'm not getting carried away with that.
I get you. That's what's mad.
Because, bruv, I'd play Partey, Donny and Pogba, yeah, if them man had been playing. Even Pogba's not starting every game. If man was picking this team, how Ollie was picking the team, I'd probably have to play Fred, Partey and Bruno, like, because apart from Partey, no Arsenal midfielder gets into my team. No way.
Well, you can ask me the same question. I'll say the same thing, fam. Partey's the only one getting in there. But like you said, I'd go with Partey, Donny, and Pogba if it's ideal. But because Donny's starting, I guess Fred is the one that has been starting consistently, so he's the one that slots in. Well, it's him or McTominay. No one else at Arsenal's making it into that middle. What about the front three? What are you doing? Because this was an interesting one with me and Saeed.
I think Rashford. I think Rashford and Martial play and Aubameyang plays. Even though Aubameyang's not scoring, it's Aubameyang, bro. Like he has to play, bro.
Yeah.
And Rashford played from the right last game and scored a hat-trick. So I've been screaming for Rashford to play from the right for ages. And everyone's like, oh, no, bro. Listen, he's right-footed. He's got pace. He's better than Dan James. What's the issue? Play Rashford on the right, bro. Play Martial on the left. And I don't know when the AFTV thing's coming out that I did with Troops, but I played Rashford on the right in the game. I played Martial on the left and Cavani up front, bro.
That's what I mean? You know, the combined 11 you just said, what, Rashford right, Martial left, Oba up top. That's the exact three I said to Saeed as well. I think it makes sense, bro. You get one that can go to the byline and cut in Rashford. You get Martial on the left, who's a better dribbler who can cut in. And you
get much better dribbler.
Yeah, 100%. And you get Oba up top, who's a goal scorer, fam. So for me, that goes without saying, bro. You know, that goes without saying. What do you think about the Ole versus Arteta thing? Like, do you think
I picked Arteta?
You're going with Arteta?
I picked Arteta when I did when I had to pick when me and Troops were playing United versus Arsenal, innit? And yeah, I picked Arteta as the manager still. I just think that his ceiling's higher than Ole's. I think Ole's ceiling is, I don't even know what his ceiling is, bruv. Like relegation, innit? Like
that's what he's achieved so far. Top 4 on relegation so far.
Yeah, Ole's not a top manager. He's not in it. I think Arteta's ceiling is a lot higher in it as a coach, but Ole's got the better players. I don't think we can even deny that. If Arteta had our players, I'd love to see what he would do with them. To be fair, but
Ole filled you with any hope over the last 2-3 games, or
no, because I know like he does this. When he first came in, we went on a 10-game run, and then he signed a deal, and then we died, and then he was about to get sacked, and we went on another run, and then it died again, bruv. And now he was on the verge of a sack, and now we've gone on a decent run again, bro. It's like there's no consistency with him. It's like he just keeps cheating death, innit? So it's one of them ones where I can't say that he's learned until I see the learned lineup against Arsenal. And if he starts with Bruno and Rashford, McTominay, Fred, like the usual team, he's shown that he hasn't learned, innit? And he stumbled over the formation last game. Like literally, like I'll put it down to him just getting lucky. Even though I think it was a perfect performance, I think it was a perfect team selection. I would have picked the same team. I would have probably picked Rashford instead of Mason Greenwood. But other than that, I would have picked the same team. You know what I mean? So, pardon?
Same for Sunday too.
I would start with the same team on Sunday. I'd probably start Rashford instead of Mason just because Rashford's bagged a hat-trick. He's a bit more confident. But at the same time, Marcus Rashford's pace, when people are tired, and his directness, same with Bruno's directness, is what killed Leipzig, innit? Like anyone that's coached games, they always, like, you will know, the first 15 minutes of a game is usually super hectic until the game settles down. You just want your players that are composed and good on the ball in the game, innit? And then once the game kind of slows down, teams get into it. Second half, you start seeing gaps open up that weren't there in the first half, innit? And that's where Rashford did his dirt. Like, I genuinely believe that if he started the game, he wouldn't have found the space that he found in the second half. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, you kind of described the Arsenal-Leicester game as well. For the majority, Arsenal seemed in control, but the longer it went on, and when Leicester brought on Vardy, you know, they went a bit more direct, and 2 big chances, he scored one of them, and they went away like with the win. So 100%, I get what you're saying there. But you know what? I want to make it a bit more interesting here, because the combined 11 now, Saeed said it's more like a banter 11 when you see what our teams have been doing in recent times. Let's do a combined 11 of all time. I've never done this with you still.
We've got the goalkeeper.
What are you saying, Schmeichel or Van der Sar?
For me, Van der Sar was better than Schmeichel, but it's one of them ones where it depends on what era we're going for. If we're going from, say, 90s onwards, then I have to go with Van der Sar for me.
Oh, you know what? It's Van der Sar, Schmeichel for me, even as an Arsenal fan. I think they're head and shoulders, and yeah, I'll take Van der Sar too. Right. Well, what are we doing? A 4-3-3.
We can't do a 4-3-3, man, because you got Bergkamp, Henry, Cantona, Rooney. Nah, we need 2 strikers. It has to be a 4-4-2, bro.
Calm, 4-4-2. Right back. Oh, it's a sticky one. Loren, obviously, his name's in there.
I can't not choose Gary Neville, not because I love him, yeah, or because he was a great footballer, yeah, but because your right backs weren't that good, blood. Like Lee Dixon weren't better than Gary Neville, and Lauren was good, but for me, like he wasn't special, blood. He was like a system. He was just a good athlete, innit? I think Gary
was he was very efficient. You know,
he was very efficient, but he was just a good athlete. He wasn't an amazing crosser of the ball. He wasn't amazing at anything, but he just fit the system well, bro. Do you know what I mean? Whereas I think Gary Neville just ended up being our captain as well. I just think that Gary Neville just Mr. Efficiency
as well. I think obviously you got to look at that when the players play too, because I see some people saying Sanya over Gary Neville and quality.
Sanya was better than Gary Neville as a footballer. Yeah, absolutely.
Because of the reputation and the history and the trophies that Gary Neville come with, you know, I have to agree that Gary Neville pips even Loren for me. As much as Loren went unbeaten and he was a formidable part of that defense, Gary Neville's longevity and consistency at the top, you know, it makes sense. So we'll switch over to left back now. And
Ashley Cole, that's not even a conversation.
Yeah, that's clean. That's clean. Even
it's not a conversation. Dennis Irwin was sick, yeah, but Ashley Cole's probably the best left back in Premier League history. Like,
he's on him as well, isn't it?
Irwin was cold, bro, but Ashley Cole's different, innit? Ashley Cole's like generational, bro. Like, man could have played in any team in the world. I say that golden generation football team, like Ashley Cole, Rio Ferdinand, and Paul Scholes, for me, yeah, could have played in any team in the world, including Barcelona, bro. Because them man, Rio Ferdinand was a Barcelona centre back, step out from the back, play. Ashley Cole could have played for Barca. Scholes could have played for Barca, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
sometimes back in the day, Barca wasn't always playing at the back too, so Rio, you know, something different there. But yeah, I'll agree with that. Cole, it's the first Arsenal one we've chosen, yeah, and it's someone I can't even be proud of, fam. Every time I think of Ashley Cole, I think Pagan. Chelsea legend, but obviously he's in there. It makes sense. Now he's definitely head and shoulders left back. So let's get back to the centre backs now, and who's your two? I
have to pick Rio and Vidic. I can't pick anyone from Arsenal. I think only Sol Campbell is in the conversation. I don't think Tony Adams. He's a drunkard, bro. Man can't put him in there. I can't put him in there in front of my guys, bro.
Tony's a legend, fam. Tony has to be in there for me.
Bro, he's a legend. He's a legend for that brown paper bag, blood. I'm telling you, fam. Yeah.
3 league titles, fam. What are you telling me, blood?
Nah, bro. Black plastic bag, bro. Sitting on the bench and that. He can't get in my team. No way, blood.
Old school, man. You think Keane didn't love a drink after games in that, fam? Keane was definitely drinking juice, fam.
Yeah, but he weren't drinking in training. Tony Adams was turning up steaming, bro. I can't pick Tony Adams.
We have to differ here, because I'm definitely putting Adams in. Who do you say, Rio and Vidic?
Yeah, for sure. Like, Yap Stam, for me, yeah, is my favourite Man United defender of all time. So, actually, I'll pick Stam over Vidic, actually.
Yeah, I was going to say Stam and Adams, you know.
I'll say Stam and Rio, because for me, like, Stam's our best centre-back we've ever had, bro. He had everything in it.
Yeah,
everything. He was like a combination of Rio and Vidic, bro.
Yeah,
he had the physical presence and the pace. He wasn't as good as Rio on the ball, but he was better than Vidic on the ball. You know, there was like he had everything. I'd go for Stam and Rio.
What's Saeed saying in the comments? Because someone said, has Saeed been drinking? Who did he put as centre back? Saeed's been saying something wild in here, but I'm definitely going Adams and Stam, and you're going Stam and Rio. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what about so what we said, 4-4-2, right wing?
Oh, come on, bro. Oh man, it's between Beckham and CR7. It's got to be Cristiano.
Yeah, you lot have definitely got that position on lock. It's got to be Cristiano, man. It's got to be. I know Beckham had a longer, more successful career at United, but Ronaldo's impact and what he won. Did he win Ballon d'Or at you lot? He didn't it?
No, the year off. No, actually, no. I think he did win the Ballon d'Or. Yeah, in his last season with us when he bagged 30. How many goals did he score? He scored like 30 odd goals. I think it was the last season with us when he scored that Portsmouth free kick, and I think that's the year he won.
Oh yeah, that Portsmouth top bins. Yeah, I'm happy with Ronaldo on the right. That makes sense. Let's go over to the left wing. I want to hear your view on this card. Obviously, without saying name, there's someone that done it for a long time, but then there's also.
No, I think Perez was better than Giggs, yeah, as a footballer, but Ryan Giggs' longevity, yeah, is the reason why man will say Ryan Giggs, innit? But I don't know. If I was picking a team, I'll probably pick Perez. I'm not gonna lie. Because that's just my preference.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Like the Giggs has done it a lot longer than Perez did. But if I'm picking it, I'd have to say Perez. He was different. He was different in his prime. Like he was different. You know, like Giggs was consistent, but the prime of Perez was mad. We even got Saeed in here agreeing. Yeah, rah. And Saeed agrees. You know, it's a mad one.
Yeah, but if Perez, I don't know the stats, but I feel like Perez scored more goals.
Yeah, Perez Youngberg combination, Perez Henry combination. Without even looking at it myself, I think in a couple of those seasons, he's definitely
not more goals altogether because Giggs played for like 20 years. But I mean, in terms of on average in a season, I think that Perez was scoring more than what Giggs was scoring.
Yeah, no, I'd agree with that.
I think Giggs averaged less than 10 goals a season in all competitions, which isn't great. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure Perez was scoring more than that.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure.
And his Tekers is dumb anyway, Perez. Tekers very dumb, bruv. Can dribble past people. I see him chipping goalies and that. Robert Perez was sublime, innit? Sublime player, bruv.
Different types of finishes, everything. You know, he brought in other man too. It wasn't just about finishing, like assist too. Yeah, Perez, Arsenal legend. Have we fucked ourselves by saying two in the middle?
No, because what we're gonna do one striker instead. You can't do that, bruv. Nah, Scholes and Vieira.
I'm going Keane and Vieira, fam. Keane.
There's no creativity. I can't do that. With
box to box, fam. Yeah, you got Bergkamp.
No, 2 box to boxes. That's a Mazzoline.
I'm assuming you're gonna pick Bergkamp, right?
So you have to pick Bergkamp, but I want Bergkamp and Scholes, bruv. Like the two master like ball manipulators. I need both of them in there. For me, I don't need to like Vieira's like having 2 players in it because he carries the ball better than Roy Keane. Roy Keane, yeah, won the ball past it, but Vieira carried it through the midfield, bruv. When you got him galloping and carrying the ball, I don't need Keane as well, bruv, because Scholes can make the ball travel with his passes. I've got one player that dribbles, one player that passes. I don't need Keane can't pass better than Scholes, innit? So on the balance, I'm like, I'll pick Scholes, innit? Because Vieira's 2 players, bro.
No, I get you. Because I'm quarter Irish, fam. I can't lie to you. Keane's got a special place in my heart. He did make my heart a few times for United back in the day, but I'm gonna stick with Keane and Vieira. But I understand Scholes. I think if I wasn't Irish, I'd be picking Scholes too, if I'm honest. I can't even lie to you. It makes sense. But I'm going to go with Keane and Vieira. And that leaves us with the top 2.
It has to be both the Arsenal guys, innit? If I'm not being biased. Like Henry's the second best striker probably ever, innit?
Yeah. I'd say top 2.
After R9, who's better than Henry, bruv? Like, honestly, like with your chest. Like, no one, innit? Like, let's be real, bro. Like no one's better than him.
Who's people saying that? I get people. Look, people are throwing in Tevez in there, Cantona in there. There's a lot of names you can throw.
Cantona is my favorite Manchester United player ever, but for me, he's not better than Dennis Bergkamp. Dennis Bergkamp was something else. Maybe because like Dennis Bergkamp plays in a style that I like. You know them ones, and like I played number 10 when I played football, and for me, Dennis Bergkamp was like. The poster for just beautiful technique, touch, vision, strength. He had everything in it. Cantona is the main reason like that drew me to Man United. Obviously, it was my uncle's team and he pushed me towards it. But Cantona played with an arrogance, everything like that. But he didn't look as beautiful as the way Bergkamp played. You know what I mean? Like Bergkamp was different.
Yeah, I tell people all the time, like, before number 10 became a phrase or a position on the pitch, Bergkamp was there before that, you know. Before the archetypal number 10, Bergkamp was one of the creators of that role, you know. All of these players you see now in terms of the Ozils and Jameses and all this, they've come from that Bergkamp era, you know. In the early 90s, mid-90s, that sort of culture came into, especially the Premier League. And it was an eye-opener to see Bergkamp. So, yeah, Bergkamp and Henry. But look, Rooney deserves a shout.
Rooney deserves a shout out, but for me, again, Rooney's not better than Henry. Like, Henry's the benchmark, and it's a very high fucking benchmark.
Yeah.
You know, though. Like you could easily say, all right, Rooney and Henry, cool. If you want to get rid of that number 10, do you know what I mean? But if you wanted to just go for two strikers, you could easily say Rooney, Henry. You could say Henry Van Nistelrooy. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like you could do that as well. Do you know what I mean? It depends on what you like. But because I like someone that comes short and someone that goes long, I'll pick Bergkamp. But Rooney's one hell of a shout in there. For me, Rooney ain't got the touch and ball manipulation of a Bergkamp. Not even close. Bergkamp's in another level, bro. Like Bergkamp's just Bergkamp.
100%. I think someone just said his name, and I can't lie to you. If he was at the top of his game for a longer period, he would be in there with a shout, and that's Van Persie, because Van Persie
is my top 3 favorite United players of all time. I got a Van Persie scarf. As soon as we signed him, I bought one at Old Trafford. I've got
a signed Arsenal shirt here. Do you want it, fam?
Yeah, I'll take that, bro. If it's Van Persie, you know them ones. I'll frame it, blood, and just put it in the phone.
You can take that, fam. I've been holding on to that, thinking, what can I do with this? What Arsenal fan want to take this off me, fam?
Bro, Van Persie, I'll frame that, blood, and I'll keep that. You get me? But bro, he's majestic, bro. He's another one who plays football the way I like it. For me, Van Persie's the best striker that I've seen at my club in my time, bro. Like all-round game, bro. Touch, elegance, finishing, everything. Rui Van Nistelrooy, sick finisher, but he never had the all-around like game of Robins, bro. Like that volley that Robins scored against Villa when Rooney pinged him the ball, like literally, Van Nistelrooy couldn't dream of doing something like that. You know them ones. Like, it's different, bro. Like
before the ball comes down, fam.
Yeah, he couldn't dream of it, bro. Like there's not many strikers in world football that could dream of scoring a goal like that on the run. You know. Like Rooney's volley that he scored against Newcastle, everyone eulogizes over. The ball was up in the air for time, but Rooney had his feet set already and he's watching it coming down. Van Persie hit that volley on the run. You know what I mean?
Mad.
Over his shoulder, different technique. Even Rooney's not scoring a goal like that.
You see what you said about he's the most all-round striker you've seen at United, yeah? I just thought about it, and obviously Henry is different. But behind Henry, I'd have to say in my lifetime, I know we have Wrighty as well, but Van Persie was a lot more all-round and polished than Ian Wright. I think behind Henry...
Henry, though, I think he's a better finisher. Like, again, that volley, Henry's not scoring that. You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of them ones, over the shoulder, on the run. But Henry's not scoring that, like what Van Persie did. Van Persie is a more... like in the box, Henry's a better all-round player, like outside, can beat players, got the pace. But if you take away Henry's pace, like his blistering pace that he had, and you just matched his attributes to Van Persie, he's not better than him. I think Henry's pace made him generational. You know them ones?
Yeah. I've got to bring this name up because he was a cold player too.
Another one, that's my G, blood. Like man he can control a cannonball, blood. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like again, majestic footballer. He's got a touch of the Bergkamps about him. You know?
Yeah. You're not replacing Henry with Berbatov. If you're gonna
do that,
Bergkamp, because they're the similar type of player where it's not about pace, it's about culture.
It's about culture, and if it's about that, then Bergkamp he's the benchmark. There's no player like Bergkamp, that's better than him. Bergkamp is literally Bergkamp, bro. You know what I mean? If you're picking a number 10 like that, there's this Bergkamp in it.
Yeah, that like I said, number 10, I think of Bergkamp straight away, even till this day. You know, answer this guy's question. He's asked this question too many times. Hey, next question. Don't be spamming up the comments. Are you doing a live today, Rants?
Nah, bro. I don't do a live on Fridays. I'm here on Fridays.
Yeah, you're here Fridays. Exclusively on this channel on Fridays.
I'm here on Fridays. I don't do Friday streams. Only time I would have done one is if United played on a Thursday, but we're not in the Europa no more. So, like, I don't need to do a Friday stream. So, Fridays are here.
Come on. There's over 1,100 people here. Make sure you hit the like button, people. I'm not going to ask who the manager choice is because that goes to Sir Alex without a shadow of a doubt.
Greatest manager of all time, bro.
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. So we can't even talk about that one there. But moving more on to current things and what's going on now. Let's go through the fixture list and we'll end with a prediction for Arsenal and United too. Usually we do this every week. If you haven't tuned in before, we predict the results of the game week ahead and then we analyze it the week after. Yeah. We took a break last week. We done a stream for Khabib versus Gaethje. But the week before, I can't lie, I done well still. I got 5-6 points. I got the 2-2 Everton one right. And you only got one. So I'm 31-27 ahead now.
Ooh.
Charles, if you want to look back on proof later, it's all in this diary here, fam. So you can go through. But listen, first game of the week, it starts pretty soon, Friday night. Shit, I forgot to do my fantasy team. I am fucked, but it is what it is. Wolves versus Palace. What do you think?
2-0 Wolves.
2-0, yeah?
Yeah, Palace have been doing well, so it was hard to bet against them, but I'm going to go for Wolves win.
Yeah, especially because Wolves are at home too. I can't even go against. I'm going to say Palace will get a goal, so I'm going to say 2-1 Wolves.
That was what I was thinking, but I thought, nah.
Go a bit
The
tighter.
judges got to run out soon, bro.
That's true. So it is only Palace, and you know what they're about. Their seasons are pretty much similar every year. They get a little form, they go down, a little form, go down again. Early one tomorrow, Sheffield United, Man City. It's a funny one still.
3-1 Man City. I don't feel like Man City can keep affording to drop points, innit? With Liverpool getting all these injuries, I think Man City will see it as an opportunity to kind of apply some pressure to them.
What was Sheffield United's last game? They played Liverpool away last game, man, innit?
Yeah, and they lost, didn't they?
Yeah. I'm going for I'm going to go for a tight 2-1 win to Man City. Even though I feel like Sheffield United can get a point out of it because City have been,
they've been shaky.
Yeah, they've definitely been shaky. We've got 3-0, 3-1.
You know what's funny about Man City, yeah? It's like you never see them play well and win, bruv. Play shit and win. It's either they play well and pam someone, or they play shit. Do you know what I mean? Like City have lost the ability to grind results out.
That's it. You need to do that to win a league. Like there's going to be a lot of games you don't play good, and you need to fucking grind it out. Arsenal have found that so often over the years, fam. That let us down so often over the years. Moving on to the next game, Burnley Chelsea.
Oh, I think Chelsea will just scrape it 2-1, but bruv, don't be surprised if Chelsea flipping draw like 2-2, blood.
Yeah, they've been all over.
Actually, hold on, because Burnley, they done Tottenham until like the last minute, bruv. They defended very well against Tottenham. I'm going to say 2-2,
Going 2-2, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going for...
Because the way they stank it out against Tottenham, bruv, they defended like Mourinho team, bruv. They really did.
I'm going for a 3-1 Chelsea. I think...
You reckon Chelsea can score 3 goals against them?
Pulisic, Ziyech back. Ziyech scored. Pulisic, I think.
Yeah, but they were playing some farmers, though.
True. But, confidence is a big thing. I think it's only Burnley, and I say only Burnley. They've done very well over the years to be a top 10 team. But I think, you know what? It could be any result with Chelsea. At the moment, you don't know what the fuck's happening with them. Look at that West Ham.
That's what I'm saying. I can't put money on Chelsea in my chest.
Yeah,
they're not a serious football team right now.
It's mad. I'm gonna stick with my 3-1 car. I can't even think of another result. So Liverpool, West Ham next.
Ooh, the way West Ham are playing, it's all mad, fam.
Liverpool
2-1.
Yeah, because Liverpool have been.
Mane's injured as well, isn't he?
Swear.
They've lost. I swear they lost Mane, Fabinho, and Van Dijk.
Fabinho, yeah, I didn't hear about Mane.
I heard that Mane got a niggle as well, blood. If he has, then it's all peak.
Yeah, that could be mad.
I'm gonna go. Oh, Antonio's injured. Yeah, 2-1.
2-1 Liverpool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Antonio injured. Where the fuck is the goals gonna come from?
Oh, it's Salah that's injured, not Mane. Is that what they're saying? Salah injured. Hold on. No, it's Salah that's injured, not Mane. Okay.
Imagine Salah's in my fantasy team too. This is mad. I need
2-1. I'm gonna go for Mane and Thiago are fit. Salah's injured. Fabinho's injured. Van Dijk's injured. See, Liverpool never got no injuries for 3 years, and now the Juju man's coming for them, blood. This is what happens. You can't cheat injuries forever, blood. I'm telling you.
It catches up in abundance.
They're like buses, bro. I'm telling you, it's peak.
Imagine these people are trying to put me off. I was about to go in my fantasy and take Salah out because that's a big risk. Now people are telling me he's fit. I'm leaving him in there. I'm taking the risk.
They're on a mad thing, yeah. But I say 2-1 Liverpool anyway. I think Liverpool will grind it out.
Yeah, I'm going to go 2-1 as well. I think it'll be a tight game. I forget Van Dijk and Fabinho. Their defense is completely different. And West Ham have got attacking qualities that, like Jared Bowen, for example, that can cause problems, even without Antonio. Aston Villa, Southampton.
(2-1) Southampton.
Going for an away win, yeah?
But yeah, and Aston Villa have been doing very well. So... But I just feel like Southampton have got a bit of momentum now.
They do, you know, and what's his name, Ralph, whatever his name is, he's proven to be a manager. Yeah, he's proven to be a very good manager, man.
He's proper.
I think 1-1. I'm gonna go for a draw. I was gonna say 2-2, but that's a bit too much. I think I'm gonna go for a 1-1. Both sides have got good attacking qualities too. Grealish on one side, Ings on the other, and even Shea Adams
is doing all right there as well.
Yeah, true. Yeah, Shea Adams has done well for Southampton this season so far too. I think that'll be an entertaining game though, Villa.
I think it'll be one of the best games of the weekend.
Probably, yeah. Probably on paper, it looks.
Teams with nothing to lose. You know what I mean? You'd think that they're both looking like they're going to be safe from relegation. Like they can just go out and enjoy their football. Do you know what I mean?
100%, 100%. Newcastle, Everton.
That I think is going to be
Everton.
2-2.
Yeah, Everton got brought back down to earth recently, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's going to be a 2-2 score draw.
You know what? I'm gonna go for an Everton win. I think Ancelotti has enough about him to bounce back. I'm gonna go 3-1 Everton. Oh, James is out.
Yeah, he's out, bro.
And Richarlison, is he back or is he suspended still? Shit.
Should still be suspended, I think.
He
got a red card, didn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go 2-1 rather than 3-1. I think they'll scrape it. It'll be a tight game. Wouldn't be surprised if a 2-2 though either.
Okay.
I'm gonna skip our one till the end. So Tottenham Brighton, next one up.
2-1 Tottenham. Very close game. Brighton are doing very well. I think after Tottenham lost their last game, you think that Jose is going to give them a absolute hammering, bruv, and they'll get back to winning ways because they've been in decent form.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for a 3-1 win, but I think it's gonna be tight as well. But I think Tottenham will have too much at the end, and Kane and Son's form at the moment. It just seems like it's on another level right now. That combination is doing wonders for them.
Yeah.
On the attacking front anyway, but obviously defensively, you still see frailties there, even with Mourinho on board. Fulham, West Brom, next one. This one's a battle of the relegation teams, fam. Fulham, West Brom, you know.
2-2. I think high scoring, both teams scoring.
They have to both go for it, innit?
They both have to go for it. I don't see how this is not going to be a 0-0, man. I think both teams have to go for it. Both teams will see it as a very good chance to pick up 3 points.
I think Pereira, you know what? Pereira gives it the edge for me to West Brom. So I'm just gonna say 2-1. I'm gonna say 3-2 West Brom because I'm like you. I think they're gonna go for it.
Yeah. I think they'll be going for that one.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those ones. Lastly, before we move on to United, Arsenal, Leeds versus Leicester. Another good one, you know. That could challenge Villa Southampton.
Sick game.
Yeah.
Both teams are scoring in that game.
100%.
I'm gonna go for 3-2 Leeds, you know.
3-2 home win. Leicester, they've been inconsistent. They beat us, they lose to West Ham.
You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna go 3-2 Leeds. Both teams to score. I think it's gonna be a high scoring game, bro.
100%. Leicester got a lot of injuries too, and Didi, Soyuncu. I'm going for a 2-2 draw. Fuck it. Let me go a bit different. And let's go to the big one, obviously, the one this video is all about. United versus Arsenal. How do you see it going and the prediction at the end?
I think it's going to be a shit game, if I'm honest. I think both teams won't want to lose. Yeah. But I think we edge it. 2-1. Home advantage. I just think that our strength in depth and our quality in depth will just get us over the line. Even if we don't start well, I think we got enough on the bench, whatever team he picks, to change the game, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Martial's not in the squad, so I think he'll start Rashford. But other than that, it might just be a similar team to, I hope it is, a similar team to what played against Leipzig.
So what did you say? 2-1?
Pardon?
What did you say a score already?
Yeah, 2-1 United. I think we'll edge it, bruv. I just think that if he doesn't start Pogba, we've got Pogba to come on. You know what I mean? I have a feeling he'll start Bruno. If you don't start Donny, he's got Donny to come on. I just think that we just got changes to make. We've got players to come on to impact the game. So I think throughout the course of the 90 minutes, even if we don't start well, I think we've got enough to kind of get over the line.
Yeah, I think 2-1's a safe bet on it as well. I can't lie. When I look at it, even as an Arsenal fan, I want to be hopeful, even that we haven't lost to you in the league in the last 2 years. But at the moment, the way we're playing on the attacking end of things, the creativity, we lack in abundance. And right now, United on the attack, they're looking very tasty. So there's two ways. Arteta alluded to potentially playing Aubameyang up top soon in the number
Yeah,
9.
he did say something like that. He said something like, "Oh, you could see him there or something." Innit?
Yeah, he was asked directly about it, and he answered the question before he was even fully asked. He said, "Yep, like there's definitely an opportunity there, and if he does play Ober up top, I will go for a more favourable result. But I'm gonna do my prediction based off of the formation and lineup recent times, and I'm gonna say 3-1 United. I think you'll have too much for us, and I think we haven't got enough creativity and ideas to really, as much as it's Maguire and whatnot. Is he even back?
Maguire is back. He played last game.
Yeah, he played. Yeah, as much as it's him, I think we don't have enough on the attacking end in terms of transition and fluidity and all that to really cause problems, man.
Yeah, but again, it depends on what team Ollie plays, isn't it? Like I don't trust him to pick the right team. That's the only thing. You know what I'm saying? Like last game, these lot saw me happiest they've seen me in some years because he picked the team that I would have picked, or near enough the team that I would have picked. But most of the time he doesn't.
Yeah,
Do you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So one of them ones that I can't get carried away by that result. Like when I see the starting lineup against Arsenal, then I'll see. Now, if he changes it and goes back to the McTominay Fred double pivot with Bruno in front, which he normally does, do you know what I mean? All of a sudden, it's you know what I'm saying? I'm not excited no more. Do you know what I
Changes.
mean?
It
It
does.
changes everything. The personnel that he picks will determine how I feel about the game on a day. If he starts them three in the midfield, I won't be as confident as I am if he starts Bruno and Donny and Pogba.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Sorry, I just see a super chat here. It's not really related, but where is it? Oh, yeah, there it is. IC7 is basically unknown. So that's what they call unknown. So yeah, big up the brand IC7 regardless. But yeah, so you're saying 2-1. I'm saying 3-1. We had a question in there. What are you saying for the boxing tomorrow? You busy or?
What, as in, what am I saying about the result?
Are you doing a watch along for it or anything like that?
No. I'm out. I'm out for dinner tomorrow. I'm out for dinner tomorrow, bruv.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a watch along for it. Then obviously, if you
What time is the fight though? Is the ring walk going to be like 10:30, like the usual?
yeah, probably still.
Yeah, I'll try and watch it, but yeah, I won't be able to get on the watch along. I won't be at home. But bruv, is that the Usyk fight?
Usyk, yeah, Chisora. So what's your prediction?
It's a hard one. It's gonna be either Usyk late stoppage, or if he gets in too close, he could get knocked out. Not gonna lie, bro. Derek Chisora's got an overhand right here that'll put anyone to sleep if he catches you in it. Yeah. The thing is, Usyk is the best boxer in the heavyweight division, but the problem is with that, he don't have heavyweight power in it.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the thing. Derek Chisora is used to getting hit by guys a lot bigger than Usyk, so he won't stop him with a single punch. He will either have to wear him down by boxing his head off and then stop him late. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? And when I mean stop him, I mean the referee steps in. He's not going to knock him out. Like, he doesn't have the power to do that, I don't think.
Yeah, I think I agree. I think if Chisora's going to win it, it's going to be in the first 4 rounds. But the longer it goes,
Usyk's going to punch his head off. Like, just box around him, dance around him. Brilliant footwork. He's a southpaw as well. Do you know what I mean? He's used to fighting lefties as well. So he's fighting orthodox fighters. So he knows how to fight, innit? He'll box and he'll move, and he can do that for 12 rounds. He can do that for 12 rounds. He's not like a normal heavyweight that the longer it goes on, the more susceptible they are. Like, he can box for 12 rounds, innit? So I'm not worried about Usyk there. However, he's never been hit as hard as Chisora will hit him if he catches him flush, innit? So it's either Chisora wins by knockout or Usyk wins with a late stoppage. I don't see it going to points. I don't think Chisora's got the stamina to go 12 rounds the way Usyk boxes.
Yeah, I want to see how Usyk approaches it because he's been built up so highly in this heavyweight division that it's been billed as if he beats Chisora, he's on a title fight next, you know, all of a sudden. So I
That's
want
because
to,
of the politics, though, isn't it? Because
yeah,
Chisora's like the gatekeeper to heavyweight boxing. If you beat
yeah,
Chisora,
for
then
time. I
yeah.
want to see if the pressure on his shoulders like leads him to do something silly. Because if you do something silly against Chisora and get banged, that is it for you. You know,
It's a
it can,
very hard fight for him as well, like, because he's only fought what Hunter, in it.
yeah,
That's it. He ain't really fought no one else, blood, like at heavyweight. Like that's a hard fight, bro. Like Chisora, the second fight, bro. Like really, because even when you look at the two fights with Dylan, yeah, like it's one of them ones where because the first one weren't conclusive, they had to do it again. You know them ones. Like that's
yeah,
how good a fighter he is. And man are talking about Dylan White as top 5 in the heavyweight division. So if Chisora is having inconclusive fights with him, yeah, fighting Chisora like as your second fight at heavyweight is a flipping hard fight, bro.
risk still. It's a risk still.
A massive risk. A lot of people are getting gassed with the Usyk name and obviously the Loma link here and all that. But honestly, bro, like if Usyk does not box a perfect fight, he could get hurt, bro.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. If I'm gonna stick my neck on the line, I'm gonna say a 7th round TKO. I think it'll be a stoppage. I think he won't knock him out. I'll say
Yeah,
7th.
TKO. I think that Usyk TKO is the sensible thing. If you know both fighters, how they fight, yeah, I think, yeah.
Where you going for round wise? Does that sound about right? 7th round.
Yeah, 7-8 round, I think, because Chisora fights small, innit? He fights small, and Usyk fights quite tall, innit? And I think that Usyk will just jab him, move around him, soften him up, like what he done to Tony Bellew, and then just stop him.
Exactly that. That's exactly what I expect. We've got a super chat question here. Rants Turkish thoughts on R9. I think he would have been better overall than Messi and R7 if it wasn't for his injuries. Maybe the best ever. Listen,
not overall, no way, bro. Yeah. Messi's one of the best passers of the ball that I've ever seen in my whole entire life, bro. R9 couldn't pass like Messi. However, he's the best all-around centre forward, yeah, that's ever lived, bro. Like he's a joke.
And without the injuries, he could be up there in the conversation. But like Rant said, Messi all round.
Messi's passing is a joke, bro. Messi's passing is better than any other aspect of his game, bro. Man don't realize how good a passer Messi is, bro. Like Messi passes like a number 6, like a number 8, like a number 10, bro. He just passes like all of them. He's got every pass in his locker, bro. He can play them grass cutters. He can play them pings. He can play the reverse passes. He can play the outside of the foot. He can play the dink pass. He can do every kind of pass there is. And he still bangs goals. And he can dribble as well. Like, Messi's the most complete player to ever play football, bro.
Yeah, I agree. Obviously, R9 being cut, well, not career cut short, but the injuries throughout his career hampering him. It was a massive shame because he was something else. At that time, he was something else. You know, like Messi and Ronaldo have been something else for the last 10 years. Before them, it was Ronaldo. Yeah. You know, obviously, it's a big shame. Like South London's Finest said, we're nearly 50 minutes in, 1,200 people live. Make sure you hit the like button. Rants, I can't lie to you, I didn't show it to you before because I just got it before we went live. And obviously, I was doing it with Saeed. But people, if there's any producers out there, if there's anyone that makes beats or anyone that's good with all that editing stuff, me and Rants have an intro, 10 seconds. I'm about to preview it now. It's got no sound, but we need a track behind it. You know, prove that you made it too. If anything, use some videos of me and Rants or some audio there. Make us some audio for this intro. Obviously, it's a premiere. Rants ain't seen it either. 10 seconds. Let us know what you think in the comments.
Calm.
Yeah. It just needs some audio, people. So if that's what you do, because I'm sure there's over 1,000 people here. If that's what
someone here, yeah.
Make sure you guys, let me play it one more time, because I actually like that intro, you know. Big up Ozza.co.uk. Make sure you go over, and if you are interested in anything for your channel or anything for your brand or business, make sure you go and use him for that, because you can see the quality is mad there already. What do you think of that?
Yeah, that was wavy. Yeah, it was wavy, bro. Yeah, man. I first time seeing it as well, people. So yeah, it's calm.
And obviously we've got the logo coming too. We've got another super chat from Prince, Turkish United fan here, but you are one of my fave Arsenal fans. No nonsense, very level-headed opinions from you as always. I appreciate that, and I appreciate the super chat. And you know what? I like level-headed conversations with all types of fans. It doesn't necessarily have to be a fan of your club. Sometimes that can get jarring. So obviously, me and Rents have bought this show. They're loving the intro as well. Clean, fire. Come on. So if there's any producers in there,
simple and effective, bro. Like it doesn't have to be. You know what I mean? You know, some people just do too much with the intro. There's too much going on, bruv. Like, just get to the point, bruv. You know the ones. That's why I like the intro, man.
yeah, man, we needed that as well, Carl. We're up in the levels. Like I said last week, obviously one day we'll get this in the studio and start having some guests on as well and start drilling some guests, Carl.
Yeah, 100%. Be sick.
Insta, the industry's fake. The industry don't want men like us in the business. So we've got
to... But this is it. And then you see man saying, oh, yeah, but Sky Sports had Robbie on. Sky Sports had fucking Expressions on. Sky Sports had me on as well. So what? You know what I mean? Yeah. But they don't have me on every day, do they?
It's
you know what I mean? They don't have Robbie on every day. They don't have Expressions on every day. Do you know what I mean? They don't want man on every day, blood.
They pick and choose for their own commercial.
You know what I mean? They don't want man every day, bro. Like, that's how it is. They don't want man on every day because man's face don't fit, bruv. That's why. You know what I mean? And that's the God's honest truth. Like, I'm tired of it. And that's why I always said, like, what I wanted for myself at the start of this year and what I want for myself now has changed, bro. At the beginning of the year, man had loads of these opportunities. I was like, yeah, like I'm always getting guest appearances. Like I was on TalkSport today again. Like I was meant to go into TalkSport just before lockdown to do a pilot for my own show on TalkSport. Yeah, this was in February, end of Feb. Lockdown happened. It got cancelled. Literally, it was meant to be on the Thursday. We went into lockdown on the Sunday or the Monday. And then since then, that's it. They ain't called me back about it. And you know, it's one of them ones where I don't want it now anyway. Because, bruv, like what I've done with my channel in lockdown is a madness. Like man's hit 50K. I'm going to hit 51 actually this weekend. I hit 50K only a few weeks ago. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to hit 51 probably tonight or tomorrow because man's on, I've got 14 more followers to hit 51K already. So I've done 1,000 subs in like 2 weeks, bruv, pretty much. And the way my channel's growing, like man makes enough money on my channel that I don't need to be going to work for anyone. You know?
Yeah, 100.
I don't need to. That's going to tell me what to say, what I can't say. You know what I mean? I'm going to say something and the man are calling me into offices and that. Bruv, allow it. This is my office. I'm in my office now. I'm in the manager's office right now. You know that, man. And that's what it is, bro.
Your own boss. And you know what's funny, Carl? Same thing. December 2019, January 2020. I was talking to BBC contacted me, radio thing. And we were talking about doing a monthly show. Yeah. Obviously, COVID come, lockdown happened, and I haven't heard back since. But what's happened with the channel over that time? And if you look around here, I got this mic recently, I got lighting, I got stands, I got this and that building. Same thing you've been doing over the past year. Fam, I don't want to hear nothing from no one. I'm good. I am good. I don't need nothing. We are good. My people are here. Like a man does a video with you, you're my guy. You know, we're brethren. We just do a quick video. The people love it. Over 1,000 people here, over 2,000 on your channel. We need to just keep growing this thing and knowing that there's a portion in the market for us, fam, and we just got to hold on to that.
There you go. And just as you said that, I just got 2 subs, blood. Okay, so now I'm 12 away from 51. I'll probably hit that tonight. You know them, man.
Make 12 more people on this live. If you're not following Rants or subscribe to Rants, do it now, bro. There's a couple minutes left of this thing. Hit the like button, get it over 500. Add up Rants right now.
Yeah, that's it, bro. Well, I need 12 more subs to get to 51K. So that's what I'm saying, guys. And I gave myself a target of 100K by the end of next calendar year, innit? So I just double my numbers in the next 13, 40 months, which I will do anyway, because of my work rate and my average numbers. Like I've worked out that I have to get about 3,000 subs a month, until the end of the year to get 100K, and I'm averaging 3.8 thousand anyway. Do you know what I mean? So I'm on course to hitting 100K by the end of next year, and that's what it's about, bro. Like, so I don't need to go and work for no one else. And again, forget wanting to be in places that people don't want you, bro. Like you build your own table, blood, and you can eat there, bro. You know the ones, instead of waiting for man to invite you for a seat, blood. Like, nah, that's long, bro. Build your own table, fam.
Trust me, you see the look at the quality of the vids, you see the quality of the intro. You just gotta build your own thing. And the more it builds, the more these media outlets will use your content for them. And when they use it for them, we'll get that portion of the market anyway. Do you see what I'm saying? So we just gotta keep building, keep doing our thing, and make sure. What are you saying? Check your subscribers now.
Mine will be delayed anyway.
As well, it's 51K now anyway, fam.
Oh shit! It says 5999 plus.
999. Aye, one more person, do your thing and just subscribe up to him. Obviously, it's 5 minutes early, but I'm gonna wrap it up now, bro. I need to eat, fam.
Yeah, it's fine, but yeah, it looks like I've done it still because them man are saying yeah, so I must have done it. I can't see it, but
come on. I remember you got 50 after just after our show on your channel. You got 51 just after the show on this one. Perfect.
See what I'm saying? Big up you lot, and that's what I mean, bro. Like we're all out here, all just helping each other. Like big up Ahmed. He's saying we done it, so we done it. Do you know what I mean? You just on Saeed's channel. Do you know what I mean? I was speaking to someone in the gym today who's got a clothing line and that decent clothing line. He's from the ends, and I just told him, I said, shout one of the man them that I work with, like shout Saeed. Do you know what I mean? Or shout Deluded or something. Do you know what I mean? One of them man that ain't got a plug for like hats or whatever, bro. If you got a brand you want to push, use the man them, bro. We use our own circle. We grow each other. Do you know what I'm saying? And we just grow together, bro. That's what it's about, man. We don't need to go and grow other people's things, bro.
That's it, 100%. We can do this all in house. And like Ahmed just said, I forgot to mention, obviously, thoughts are out with people in Turkey and people in Greece because the earthquake hit earlier on today, and there's been deaths reported. And thoughts go out to everyone across the world who's going through stuff and all of that business over there as usual. But like Kanta said, get me to 30K next. I think we're on 27.5. Obviously,
yeah, we're moving, bro. We're moving. Oh, bruv, by the end of. Bruv, what, by Christmas you'll be there? Yeah, I've done the 51. Big up you lot, man. Mad love.
Come on, people. What a way to end the show. Rants, you want to tell them anything else?
Just check out the Replay Me League stuff, man. Like, it's some good stuff. Yeah, and on my channel I've got my team's game and the little snippet of the match of the day thing I've done, and I just hired a videographer literally yesterday. So I'm gonna have behind the scenes stuff from my team every week. So just all the dugout stuff, all the changing room stuff, like, and I'm just going to do like a mini series of my team so you lot can get to know the players in it individually. Obviously the football side of things gets filmed by the league anyway. Do you know what I mean? But I want you to get to know my team, the personalities on my team, everything like that. Because I've got wavy ballers, but I've got some big personalities as well. So so that's going to be some extra stuff coming to the channel on top of what you're already getting. So you're going to have football content from the league every week. Then you're going to get football content from my players every week. So more different types of content coming, and that's what it's about. It's about continuing to evolve every single day, every single week.
Yeah, trust me, I can't like everything you just said there, people. I reiterate it because the same for me. My league games are going to be on that channel. My own team's games will be on my channel. I'm looking to set up challenges and whatnot. I'm going to take part myself, top corner challenge, crossbar challenge, dribbling, all of that stuff on my channel, on Rants' channel. We're going to just take over this year. And the only way is up, man. We've got one more last super chat in. I love the style of play, RB Orange. Obviously,
right, big up, bruv. A few men came down to watch the game as well. Hey, we play some ball. You saw Turkish already, the way my guys move the balls, man.
Yeah, definitely. It's growing. You know, it's a work in progress and it's growing. Obviously, we won't say
we play you lot in like 3 weeks, I think.
I think so. Still, obviously, we'll do another. We'll do another special Realer Than Most for that one. Enfield playing fields. If you want to come down to watch the games and whatnot, we are there. Our Sundays. And yeah, people, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the like button if you haven't already. This has been Realer Than Most. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and until the next time, which is Tuesday on Rants' channel, I am back tomorrow with Saeed at 6 p.m. Rants, tomorrow, what are you doing?
I'm chilling, bro. I ain't doing shit tomorrow. Chilling, bro, because Sunday's busy, fam. I got a friendly game. I got a friendly game on Sunday morning. Looking at a few players, giving my under 23s a run out, and then literally I'm doing football content all day, innit? Man, I have to do the preview, watch along, and then post-match thing at 9 o'clock. So, fam, like tomorrow, man, no, Sunday I'm doing 3 shows, so I can afford to not do tomorrow as well. So my face is still on YouTube. It's not on my channel.
In the same way. But listen, I'm going to jump on the watch along with Rants for about 20-25 minutes on Sunday too. So Arsenal fans, go subscribe. You're going to see me there watching the game live and giving you my thoughts and frustration and all of that live. But